There are no thoughts.
Do you feel stressed? Do you feel overwhelmed? Do you feel like you're going to get everything done? What do you think?
We've got 36 hours until we go, and all the major work we have left are 2 engine services. Never, ever, ever did I think that a domestic appliance would make you happy. My first time up the mast. Here we go. Here I am. Here's all the way down there.
Right there?
I see that.
I took this last night before bed to get it into my system, and I feel a little loopy today. My throat is so dry. I feel like I got drunk last night. When we bought Friendship 16 months ago, our plan was clear. Sail around the world. What is that?
So we just sent the last of the money.
Uh-oh.
I know.
Now we're broke sailors. With that mission in mind, we have been doing almost nothing but getting our sailing and boat maintenance skills beyond a rookie level to a point where we can do our first ocean crossing. I just want to say something for the record. This is a dream. I'm not going to cry. Part of it has been fun. Some of it has not. So we've hit some rain our last about 30, 45 minutes, which is quite unpleasant, but it is what it is. But every moment since we have been on Friendship has been a learning experience which will serve us for years to come. We are now at a marina in Tenerife. We said goodbye to family who came to celebrate the holidays with us, and we're in uber-focused mode.
We're almost falling down the stairs.
And we are down to the wire preparing for Brad. Avalon is finishing up the last of the laundry. We only have 72 hours until the day that we depart for our 3-week Atlantic crossing, and there is work to be done.
I would say that if you're watching this and you're going, what's wrong with Jessica? My head is in like 5 different provisioning baskets now, and I'm like...
Join us as we take you along for the ride as we scurry about and get our last-second preparations and upgrades completed on Friendship.
Engine number 2 will be done before midnight.
Thank you so much to our patrons whose support make these episodes possible. All right, well, I'm having a bit of anxiety because even though I don't really get anxiety, because we only have like 3 or 4 days to finish up before we need to cross, and I don't know how we're even going to vlog this because it takes like double the time to do things and vlog it and keep a story. And
we have a lot to do. And
look, you're super calm.
I mean,
I'm gonna bang my head against the wall right now because I can't take it.
Because in the moment, I'm just thinking, what's next on the list? What's next on the list? What's next on the list? And unfortunately, here's my concern, Jess, is that if we go ahead and do all the things and we want to create a vlog for this week before we go and release stuff before we leave, I don't think it's possible because it takes like 3 times the amount of time to go ahead and sort of record it, do it, show it for the vlog, so forth and so on.
And I think that you are not really that concerned or anything because you just completely skipped showering for the last week. So you have all this extra... What, honey? What? Oh,
all right. So let's do this. Let's do this.
Gas guy.
For this week, let's try our best to just record what we can, like guerrilla style, and see what happens. It's not gonna be perfect, but it'll at least we'll just show stuff that we do.
It will be reality.
It's not gonna be pretty, but hopefully it'll turn out okay. Are you okay with that, Jess?
I'm fine with that.
All right.
Interesting process.
This is my favorite type of
It's never
filling up gas.
Listen, we don't ever get delivery anything, so this is fabulous.
I just like the other option was gonna be where are you?
Right
The other option is gonna be where we'd have to like take because there's no gas station at this marina, so we would have to take the boat to a different marina, like several hours further down the coast, and then re-fender up and everything else. I love that they have sort of almost door-to-door service for gas. So at this point, I get to pretend as if I'm just pulled up to the marina.
Do you want me to go get you a coffee?
Listo.
Yeah. Hon, do you want me to go get you a coffee? The gas station?
They have gas. They have potato chips. Gasol, see? Okay.
Well, no, it's diesel, isn't it?
Yeah, gas. That's gasol. I was like,
oh no, we're putting hydrogen peroxide in here. So what's the deal? How many liters do you have to get? How many will they come out for?
We're gonna fill until we can't fill no more.
But didn't you tell me they only come out if you want a certain amount?
They only fill essentially if you have like 1,000 liters to fill. So I told the people at the marina going, next time you get someone with 1,000 liters to fill, you tell me and then tell them to sort of juice up their tanks a little bit more, and then I'll take the residue. I'm getting sloppy seconds.
That's very smart of you, Will. Hey, did you guys also see this? I don't know if we filmed it. Will built a net there for our fruits and veggies, and then we have another net up here. That I cannot stand these nets. I think they're super obnoxious. However, They serve a purpose, and we will definitely be using it on our crossing. And we're thinking about keeping the back one underneath the solar panel for all the stuff for snorkeling and stuff like that. So but I think he did a great job. Let's see if they hold, right? How much do you think you're gonna get?
I think we have to fill up like 120 liters on each side, if I got my numbers right. We use a dipstick to go ahead and figure out how much gas we have left in the tank. I'd like to get like a gas gauge, like saying empty, full, 3/4 tank, but
Why spend the money when we have a stick?
I don't like the stick. Everyone always says, it's funny because we tell
You're
everyone.
so old school, Will. This is the modern way.
We tell everyone, oh, we do it with a stick. It's like, oh, that's the proper way. I'm like, what? So
I think I did that with my first car.
I'm doing it the proper way, and I'm okay with that. But I really would like a little like meter that says empty, medium, full, 3/4 full, half full, because I hate having to go in there and sort of dip the stick in. Where's it at now? I like instant gratification.
Brad will be here in less than 12 hours, and we're finishing up the final touches. Alan's working on the laundry.
Done.
Done. All right, what's next on your list? We got to clean up this space.
Clean my room.
Clean your room. That's a good idea. Sentry, what's your plan for the day?
She looks so annoyed. She's just like, oh, leave me in the middle, kids. Leave me here.
We are gonna put that bag away. Oh, she just took a deep breath. Oh,
She's like,
it's
oh,
so hard.
people.
Lago's down here finishing up dishes. We got some cleaning to do in the kitchen. But Brad's room is practically ready. Bathroom is cleaned. Extra toilet paper. Bedroom is clean. We're waiting for the laundry to finish to make his bed, and at least he has a place to sleep. The rest of the place might still be a wreck, but he is all set. So with only a few days left to work and the arrival of our expert boatmate, Brad, who will be helping us with the passage across the Atlantic, we are now going to take on these nagging projects that need to be completed. The first is tackling our halyard issue that caused our spinnaker to take a bit of a swim in the ocean. That's not the way I like to wake up from a nap, someone yelling, Dad! Dad!
I came out running like a bolt of lightning.
I came out without my shirt on! And with that, Will was going to take his first ever turn up to the top of the mast.
That's okay.
Are you nervous? You don't have a fear of heights, though, do you?
Sometimes.
Oh, great.
It's hitting the bottom that he has a fear of.
Right. So if you pass out up there, will we be able to get you down?
No.
If you pass out, then that's going to be my job. I don't mind going up there. I just don't know if I have the strength that's going to be needed. But
Okay. Right, you need to tighten all that up.
as much as we know how to do it ourselves, if we have someone who has gone up their fair share of masts before give us a tune-up lesson, we are going to pay attention. Do you have your athletic cup on?
Okay, so first of all, never use the shackle to connect
We learned
on.
that
We learned
already.
that.
So tie it, and then I've put the shackle on so that secures that end so it couldn't come undone.
Yeah, we did this first with the kids without
Without
doing just
with
the
just
shackle.
the shackle.
And we got so many comments on YouTube saying that we're risking our kids' life.
Right. So, you're safe.
So the plan was to go up with the spare halyard to the top, but instead of tying on a second halyard as a safety and pulling both lines as Will goes up the mast, Brad suggested using a locking knot affixed to the headsail halyard.
Coming down, you do the same thing. You just keep sliding it down.
Yep.
What you must not do is keep your hand on it.
Because it'll burn.
No, because should that rope fail and you've got your hand on that knot,
gonna
just
continue to
gonna
slide down.
slide all the way down.
Okay.
So it's a case of, as it sort of comes tight like that, you slide it down one section and then take your hand away, physically take your hand away, or get hold of it there, but don't keep your hand on the knot.
Okay.
Then by using that, it means you only need Jess to winch you up rather than two people pulling on safety lines.
Which I kind of like 2 people.
I love you, honey. If you don't make it, I love
You
you.
don't always have 2 people.
No, I know, I
Yeah.
know, I know.
And once
We
both,
haven't now if Jess is doing it.
Right.
and when both the kids go to college,
Well, you're going up at that point.
I don't mind going up. Have you done anything like this before?
Never. I've
never
gone
climbed a
down, I've
tree?
rappelled down, but I've climbed a tree, but never been hoisted up a line.
And you put on a little weight at Christmas time, so.
Whoa, this is not very tight. Hold on,
Hold on a second, hold on.
This is not. This crotch strap thing isn't. All right, that'll work. No, it won't work. This crotch strap thing is, I think it's time to get a new.
It's not going to be comfortable, honey.
This is not, he's not holding on.
Unfortunately, a broken crotch strap became apparent at the last second.
I think it might be time to invest in a new one.
That looks a little rusted too, Will.
It is, well,
So that was exciting while it lasted. We found out that our harness is a bit corroded on the bottom, and now we need to go get a new one because who wants to go up the mast with a harness that's corroded? That could be very dangerous. All right, we got a new seat, and here goes Will.
here we go.
Climb up like a monkey, Will.
I'm trying to.
He managed to get the camera out.
All right, my first time up the mast. Here we go. Here I am. Here's all the way down there. A little scary, I have to admit. But this is the first time for everything. I hope this is my only time up here.
Will, do you think it's going to be any different in 30-knot winds when you go up there?
That's not happening. Brad, I think you're good.
Okay.
Is it scarier coming down or going up, Will?
Coming down too. Scary.
Yeah, it seems like it would be.
Especially when you got. Whoa, stop.
Hold on, okay.
Okay, go ahead.
So you've got all these lines you have to manage and not getting caught on anything else, right?
Yep.
You look good. Were you scared?
A little bit, but
A little bit?
you don't see it going up, but you definitely see it once you're up.
And did you look around up there at all?
Hold on. Whoa, hold on. My leg.
You don't need that. You have another one.
Can you lift me up just a little bit?
Those feet, they're getting in the way. Good thing you're flexible.
Like elephant feet. Not yet. Hold on. All right. Steady down.
Honey, you're sweating.
All right, we're good.
Are your balls up your ass right now?
No, this is actually pretty comfortable, this seat.
And now with the lines properly adjusted, it was time to hoist the spinnaker to ensure we had success.
First time getting the spinnaker back up after it fell into the water. Here we go. It's a little rusty. Woo!
Wow.
Wow, okay. All right, cool.
The day continued on with the installation of a few new navigation products that we got to turn our nav desk into one that can properly manage the boat when no one's in the cockpit.
This is exciting. It turned on.
Cool.
It said, I am a fake. You bought me from the wrong place.
Yeah.
Don't buy from Amazon anymore.
There.
It doesn't have flexibility to go like this, right? Once it's in, it can only go like this.
Yeah.
It's so small.
If you're sitting,
It's a good thing you have glasses.
Well,
you're sitting at the chart table, you can actually see that really well, and it does hide the cables.
I prefer to do that just because, let's see, this won't be here. I'm about aesthetics. I mean, if I had my
You could
choice,
move
it
it.
would be as far over here as possible, but I don't want to make it difficult for us to see either. Like, Will and I are not 21.
This is a good thing.
Even
about
though we look it, our eyes are not. Do you think that's going to be too far away? What do you
Well,
think?
wait till it.
Your eyes are 10 years older than mine, Brad.
I have got without my glasses on.
So in other words, he's 32.
He's 32. Exactly. Exactly. Wow, it's beautiful.
I do need my glasses on to read. the
I
writing.
could not read that without my glasses. There's no way. But I can read it fine from here with my glasses. I mean, I'm not as far.
So that, I think, would be the neatest position.
Yeah, I agree.
To hide that cable.
I agree. We also installed a new control head for the autopilot so that we can control the boat while inside as well.
that works.
And then look at that. This is exciting.
So that.
So we go to auto from there.
Yep.
And this is how we turn a coastal cruiser into a better coastal cruiser.
Stun.
Wow, this looks great, guys. Brad's celebrating. What you got there, Brad?
Only the best.
Will, are
Only
you
the best.
celebrating? What are you doing?
I'm working on it. Hold on, I'm
You're
cleaning
just
up
cleaning
first.
up. So wait a minute. How long was I gone? An hour?
Around there.
You guys are magical. Did Brad do all of it, Will?
Brad did all of it.
Okay, well, you did a great job supervising.
I said I wanted to do it, but he was like, no, it's just too much fun.
He's like, no, you're going to screw it up.
Yeah.
2 days and counting. What are you doing today?
I am.
Why is there liquid in there?
There's
That's not good.
overflow antifreeze.
All right, honey. Not only is this a cute view, but I love that you have your Christmas underwear on. They haven't been on since Christmas, have they?
No. Well, it's been like 4 days.
You just
that
said
we've
you
had
needed
this.
a shower.
I know.
All right, 2 days away from launching. What do you? I'm not gonna get.
We're doing an engine service.
I know you're in engine mode right now, so I'm not going to ask you your profound thoughts. But
There are no thoughts.
Do you feel a little stressed? Do you feel overwhelmed? Do you feel like you're going to get everything done? What do you think?
We've got 36 hours until we go, and all the major work we have left are 2 engine services. If we can't do 2 engine services in 36 hours, we got problems, especially with Brad here.
Oh God,
So,
I have a lot more than that. I'm shaking.
well, I still
I'm
have
so
to,
nervous.
I still have to edit a little bit too, so that we have something going while we go across. But yeah,
I got a lot of food stuff to do. I'm going to go now.
I know.
I'm a little stressed.
Go get to work.
I can't believe someone like me is here with somebody like you.
What's going on here, Will?
This thing won't suck.
What? Are you kidding? You were so excited about that. I guess you get what you pay for. Wasn't it 15 euros?
At Lidl.
At Lidl. Damn Lidl.
You got good cheese there.
Only if you give me a kiss. Yeah, it's no secret at all. It's so obvious to all of us. Yeah, you're perfect. From the way you laugh to the way you behave when you're mad, so perfect. When I see you dance, spin my world around and around. Ooh, I know that you're worth it. Ooh, 'cause girl, you're perfect, amazing. That I'm kissing.
Glorious.
Wildebeest. How you doing? I feel like I've barely seen you today.
He's done.
It's funny because we're finishing now when it's dark, and it feels like it took all day, but it only took like an hour and a half to do with the one engine.
Oh, so this engine's already done?
Yeah, so we're done.
Oh,
I mean, we're
good.
not draining the radiator fluid or meaning the antifreeze because we did that back when we lost our impeller. So that's relatively fresh, and the impeller, well, that got changed too. So it's almost like a half full service, oil and fuel filter. So we're good.
All right. Awesome.
Yeah, I'm sure other people will say they can do it in half an hour. That's fine.
Each time we're getting quicker.
We're getting quicker. Last time it took like 2 days. So I'm pretty thrilled about this one right here.
It's my first time using my Christmas present. I don't even know how to work this thing. Which button do you think you push?
It's right over here. You go like that, and then
Oh,
push
there
it
you go.
down. Watch out, and then
Woo! Oh my God! Look at that!
no, push it again. Look, this is the lock, the anti-lock thing, right there.
So what do
Not
I?
up top.
Oh, I have to push this first.
No,
I'm
no, down here. And
I'm
then
not
that
very good with
unlocks it.
appliances. No.
Do it again. There you go.
Oh my God! I love it. Vegan meatballs coming here. Oh my gosh, Will, this is the best. The best Christmas present ever. Okay, so then I just. Oh my God! I couldn't believe it.
That it? You done?
I just want to look at it. Oh my God! Look at it! So cool.
Merry Christmas.
Yay! All right.
Never, ever, ever did I think that a domestic appliance would make you happy.
It is. This is the first time I'm making this recipe. I really don't know how it tastes, but visually, I'm impressed. You put a little bit of tomato sauce in there, and it makes it look like meat, which is so funny. I didn't have Parmesan cheese, so I threw mozzarella in there instead, and I didn't have black beans. Well, I had black beans, but they were not. They were dried, so I threw in some white beans, and it's holding together, and it's perfect. Let's hope it tastes great.
So it's vegetarian meatballs.
Yeah, vegan. Not vegan, vegetarian. Yeah.
What's it made out of?
Quinoa, white beans, a bunch of spices, mozzarella, and that's about it.
It looks normal. Well, normal.
Well, what is normal?
Like a meatball.
It looks like what?
Would an Italian grandmother look at that and say, "I like it"?
I think she would. Now, when she tasted it, she might feel differently, but I've got high hopes for this. So I'm going to cook these up, and then I'm going to freeze them, and then they'll be one of our frozen meals. They don't take up a lot of space, which is good. Here we have my amazing chili. Over here we have Engine Man.
Engine number 2. It'll be done before midnight. Jessica, you mentioned once upon a time that you like these engine services more than anything else.
I love them, but I can't possibly
Watch out
cook
behind
the
you.
chili and...
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
it's full of oil.
Okay. Cook the chili and do the engine. Although I can do a lot at once, but I think that's beyond my skills.
Right.
There you go.
Brett, I hope that's full of diesel, not oil.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's oil.
There you go. Going around now for a little bit more of our provisioning. We leave tomorrow, and now we're getting fish. A lot of fish. Look at this. It's fresh fish.
We want 14 fillets about 1.5 inches thick. That's it for the salmon, because we're going to catch it, even though salmon is not indigenous to the Atlantic, where we're going.
Using the Paprika app, I was able to seamlessly look at every meal that had seafood in it. Plus, I was able to figure out quickly what and how much I needed to get. We are not sponsored by Paprika at all, but this app is such a lifesaver that we had to give it its due praise.
Feeling the pressure?
I do feel the pressure.
Are you sure?
I don't know. Listen, this is something totally new that we're doing. And every time we do something new, there's this energy of, obviously I've bought salmon before, but like, am I getting enough of a cut so that everyone can fit in one dish in the oven? And, you know, then I've got to freeze it, and my freezer is like this big.
That's some massive cuts.
I feel like listen guys, I took my, can you see that, Lou? That thing right there?
I see that.
I took this last night before bed to get it into my system, and I feel a little loopy today. My throat is so dry. I feel like I got drunk last night, and I just feel a little, I'm glad I didn't take it during the day, because I probably would have made it through the day. Has anyone else had this problem with the scopolamine, I think is it the patches? Let me know. Maybe it's just me, I don't know.
No.
I know a lot of sailors swear by them, so I'm going with that.
After getting the salmon, there were a few more cuts of fish to get, then a few more items,
Got tampons.
and then we're on a mission to get enough eggs to last 5 people at least 3 weeks, and then bring them all back to Friendship.
¿Cuál es la fecha? We're getting 100. We're getting 100 eggs.
I think we might need 110.
110?
Yeah, for kids for baking.
110. Mira, 110.
Vale, sí, te lo pongo de la fecha, se lo quito de aquí y
Okay.
lo pongo más fácil.
Okay. So he's gonna basically take it away from one container, put it in a different container, and then we're gonna take it into the boat, and hopefully, like, it'll stay fresh, or at least stay stable on there.
We should maybe add an egg wrap to the spice wrap.
Sí. Muchísimas gracias. Que lo pasen bien. Oh my God.
I feel like you need to hold it better, honey. Like a newborn baby.
There you go, like that. Oh my God, this is so insane. We got basket. We got another basket under construction over here. And then finally, those we want slow cooked, we put under the solar panels.
Funny. I realized today when I was in the grocery store that I really dislike provisioning.
And after all is said and done, we still don't have enough storage in this entire place. So Avalon.
I'm making He's fine, just overreacting.
Okay, So what is Avalon working on today?
We are making some things to go outside the boat to hold more food. The boat isn't big enough.
So DIY basket making time.
Yep.
It's actually really interesting. This was an idea that was given to us by some friends of ours on a boat who left about 5 days ago. They're called Positive Waves, and they are doing really great, and they're giving us updates along the way to make sure we don't make any mistakes. But all that sort of plastic netting, what would you call it, Jess? Plastic?
I would call it sexy fishnets.
There you go, sexy fishnets. They handed us our leftovers because they made some of our own and some of their own, and now Avalon's just, she likes to get a little crafty, so this is craft time with Avalon. Is this the exciting part about life, Avalon?
It's the most fun part so far. Not like at all, but just like it's been fun.
And ta-da! It's hard to see because it's almost like see-through. Look.
It's there.
Here, show it for the world. Oh my gosh, it's like you're behind bars. And everything's gonna go in there that is over there. It's gonna sit right over there. We may have a little bit of issues trying to climb over it. Yeah.
It's gonna sit there.
It'll be fine. Until we eat through it, and then we'll just chop it up and put it into a garbage bag.
That's sad.
All your work for
all
nothing.
My hard work.
That's great. Love it. Fits perfect. Oh my gosh, she's so smart. And with that, all of our preparations were 100% complete. We were set to take off the next day, and expectations were high. Thanks for joining us, and make sure to hit the notification button to know when the next video with the start of our crossing is released.
And I am putting on my seasickness patch that I believe is going to be magic. It's going to be.
Why are you whispering?
Am I whispering? Because Brad's asleep. We've come a long way since Christmas.
We have. We've added like 10,000 more pounds to the boat.